Okay, so apparently Washington State is having to comply with the fucking federal guidelines about IDs. So they're changing our IDs and what is required for the IDs starting next year. So I'm going to have somebody read me the requirements of what is now going to be the required stuff you have to bring with you to get a new ID starting next year.
First of all, it's called the Real ID Act.
The Real ID, because apparently in Washington State, we don't have real IDs. My ID is just not a real ID, according to the fucking federal government. So that's just fantastic. I wonder how, like, where in the Constitution is this? How is this, like, part of... Fucking A. Keep going.
So Washington driver's licenses will have a new look starting July 1st this year. Standard licenses and identification cards must be marked with federal limits apply. To indicate the card is not valid for federal identification purposes, cannot be used to board airplanes or enter federal facilities.
So I don't usually enter federal facilities, so I can give a fuck about that, but I do like to freely goddamn travel. And apparently you can't do that on a fucking plane anymore if you don't have this special fucking ID from the federal government. So that's just handy dandy. How much does this shit cost anyways? Because my ID right now costs $150 renew because I have CDL. That is just asinine, first off.
It doesn't say, I'm sure it's way more. Okay, so you must provide all of the following documents in order to get this new ID. You need proof of identity. I'm guessing your old.
Your old ID?
Old ID.
Okay, so the old ID that's not a real ID, but you have to have that fucking fake ID to get the real ID.
Proof of Washington State residence.
So that's probably like some mail, I'd imagine, or some fucking bill in your name, or...
Let's see. Acceptable documents. USPS change of address letter dated within 2 months. Vehicle registration with that address.
What if you don't have an address or a vehicle?
Or utility bills, or a DSHS benefit letter.
So what if you, like, aren't on DSHS benefits, but you don't have an address, you don't have a fucking car, and you don't have any bills in your name?
Concealed carry permit.
Okay, I guess that works. That only costs fucking $56 to be able to, use your constitutional rights.
W-2 form.
Huh?
There are several different documents.
All sorts of documents. Your W-2.
Yeah.
Again, what if you have no job? What if you have no fucking job? I guess you're probably not going to get it on an airplane anyways.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Okay. Proof of name change, if you've ever changed your name. Proof of...
How do you provide proof of that? You gotta, bring something from the courts?
Yes, court order. Or marriage certificate or divorce decree. Proof of social security number. And lastly, proof of United States citizenship. So for citizenship, you need a birth certificate, a U.S. passport, or certificate of naturalization, or certificate of citizenship.
What a pain in the fucking ass. I have my birth certificate because I had to have it when I got my CDL. But, who the fuck has that besides people that actually have needed it recently? More than likely, your parents gave it to a baseball team a long fucking time ago. That's what happened to my original one.
So, also, all of our driver's licenses numbers are going to change.
It's so dumb, dude. So I've known my driver's license number since I got my driver's license. I'm not going to spout it off right now, but I know it by heart. Apparently, that's not going to do me any fucking good. I've had the same driver's license for years, and now they're just like, nope, we're going to change your driver's license number to this federal goddamn number that's probably not going to be the same as your social security number, which is also another federal fucking number.
Yeah, so the Real ID Act that was passed mandates state driver's licenses and ID cards have security enhancements and be issued to only people who can prove they're legally in the United States. The new driver's license numbers will start with WDL followed by 9 random characters.
Oh, WTF. What the fuck? Why the federal government?
But they're letting us know that the original deadline for all this to be completed was October of this year. They went ahead and extended that and gave us a little bit of extra
Thank
time.
you, our federal overlords, for extending our ID requirements to live in the state that we live in. And where is in the Constitution that this is a thing? I hope all you statist cucks out there that are screaming about, oh, you gotta have ID to vote, and you gotta have ID, blah, 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 blah. I hope you have all this shit, and I hope you're fucking just fine paying for all this stupid, ridiculous garbage.
Yeah, that's about it.
So, hope you have some fucking shit in your name, and hope you get fucking Social Security or something from DSHS if you don't have anything in your name, because that's just peachy fucking keen. Show your fucking papers. Now. Because the Federal Overlords are deciding that, like, you have to have this special ID for you to fucking travel.
Let's see. So the cost of the enhanced driver's licenses, let's see. $108.
$108 fucking dollars. It was already $150 for me, but it's not.
That's like a renewal.
That's just a renewal.
Yeah.
Like this new one's just going to cost, like, how much is CDL going to cost with this stupid real ID bullshit?
Well, let's see.
That is the sound of dinner being ready, almost ready. And I set it for 10 minutes early, so I can cook the rest of the stuff.
Okay, let's see. And it's also set to increase by $9 per year for the next 6 years.
Why?
I don't know.
Oh, I know why. Because the fucking feds decided you had to do this. So, like, they can just set the fucking limits on whatever they want the fees to be. And there's not shit you can do. Because you're a bunch of fucking slaves. And you keep constantly voting in these authoritarian fucking presidents. Who is this? Was this Obama? This is probably Obama if it's taking effect now.
Yeah, 2005.
God, thanks, Obama. Fuck you. Just for those people out there that, like, think that this is something Trump did. No, but this is also something Trump didn't stop. So, fucking thanks, rulers. Thank your fucking federal overlords for this stupid fucking bullshit. Now, how many people aren't going to be able to goddamn vote if you got to show these real fucking IDs and you have all this list of fucking status malarkey that you have to show to get these?
I'm not seeing how much it costs for CDL.
Probably a fucking lot, because they make you pay to work in this goddamn country. So, like, now, to even work, you have to have all that bullshit. Like, you gotta have an ID to get a job just about anywhere, unless you work under the table.
Something called a radio chip inside them.
It's got a radio chip. That's fucking great, so they can track your goddamn movements. Fucking excellent.
Yeah. It can be read as you cross any border.
So, let's just get this straight. Obama's the one that fucking did this. Trump hasn't done anything to stop it. This is why I say all rulers suck equally. I'm gonna have some fucking dinner.